Hello, you guys. Welcome back to.
Decisiones tóxicas.
Okay, so we've been gone for a
I
long,
know.
fat minute, but we're gonna try to do videos once a week, hopefully.
Hopefully, we need to stick to it.
Okay, so you want to give them a little update, a little chisme, and then
Well, I think the biggest one is that I'm no longer engaged. It's crazy.
what is crazy?
I know, and I never want to ever date again.
It's kind of scary out there
I know, como que what's going on? People are not genuine. Like
at
they're just
all.
pretending and performing. Very sickening.
And it's like, come on, we know the game you're trying to play.
And it's like I know what you're trying to do, and then I still don't pay attention.
Yeah, it's been a crazy year. I'm single again, too. Y'all clock it because
I don't think we've ever been single at the same time.
yeah, probably not.
And I'm so ready for us to buy a house.
I feel like that would be super exciting because we have really good ideas. My one of my biggest like, oh my god, I want a jacuzzi in the backyard. I don't care.
I just want a big yard to where we can do a sunroom.
Oh yeah,
Like a
sunroom,
sunroom is a must. Like we
carne
work
asadas.
day and out. We need to have a good home to come home to. Like it needs to feel like this is us.
Yes, I'm excited for that, and we want our beauty rooms, all that, and we want to
Yeah.
have a room where it's the podcast room.
You know when I think about it, bro, we're literally just like in an episode of Friends. Like where the
Like,
people are starting
cheers to
over.
that.
Like we're both starting over at the same time and now we're both so like focused on our peace and ourselves and we just don't want to date.
For me, it's been like I haven't been depressed all year, and that's kind of good for me because usually around this time I'm already getting depressed and sad and down. But
Bro, right now I'm like super depressed, but it's because I'm so nervous.
so now this part of it is like what we've seen on the news that's been impactful. So there was this lady, like she was acting like, oh my god, like she had no money, she had ran out of gas, she had her little gas tank or whatever, and little gas, the little red
Yeah,
thing,
the
gallon.
little gas.
So she asked somebody, hey, can you pay for my gas? And they were like, yeah, sure. So that person that paid for her gas left. So she came back inside to where the cashier was at and she threw the gasoline at the cashier, set the bitch on fire. I mean, she's not a bitch, but set the girl on fire. Bro, it's not funny. It's not
Bruh,
funny.
is
It's because
this real?
yes, it's not funny. It's just we're a little bit lit, so we're like in shock. So set the girl on fire, and
Oh
then
my god.
she left, and then the police found her because they had a police dog like sniffing around like the smell of the lady that did that, and she said the bitch dead, ain't it, or something. Like she did not care, and then she wanted to say like, oh, I didn't take my schizophrenia medication. I'm
Oh
scared.
hell no. At
I'm
least my
scared.
life is not that fucking bad. Why would you do that to someone? Like
New fear unlocked. That ass.
bitch, new fear unlocked. I don't want to ever have psychosis like that. That's scary. I'm already crazy enough. I don't want extra.
Have you heard anything crazy on the news lately?
No, that's just like, damn.
Yeah, it was pretty. It was
Oh
pretty
no,
crazy.
actually, yes. Remember the I forgot what it was called. The show. There was a Netflix series about a mom who was her daughter's bully for years.
Oh
For
yeah, she
years.
catfished her own
Yeah, she
daughter.
catfished her own daughter for years, and no one knew. And until the FBI got involved and they found out it was the mom. And then the mom was saying were really bad stuff like, go kill yourself, you fucking anorexic, like flat ass bitch or something like that. Like just calling her a bunch of names, saying things about her
Con
boyfriend
mamás
too.
así, ¿para qué chingas queremos enemigas?
I know, qué triste. That's so sad. Like,
Oh, what do you think about the Janeko and Big Sean shit going on?
you know, he proposed like to the last girl, I think within like 4 months or so. And he didn't even propose to her in the 10 years that they were together. And then people were like, well, maybe she
And
didn't want to get married.
no, you could tell
She
like
wanted
she
to get
did.
married.
And then the whole crazy thing that he's already in a relationship and they just broke up. Like he was on to the next that quick, but he couldn't commit to her. And she's a baddie, like her aura, like everything, she's pretty, but I can't stand him right now.
But they did try to warn her, like, that she would never be able to change him, and
That's
she
kind
didn't
of sad.
listen. Like, damn, there's no hope. If there's no hope for them pretty fine bitches, like, there's no hope for us, bruh.
Bitch, for
I know.
bitch, no, they're dumb. I'm sorry. That's on them. Like, girl, 10 years is diabolical,
I'd rather
bitch.
die alone
I'm not gonna
than do some
be
shit like that.
10 years with a man. Like, girl,
Mm-mm.
like he don't fuck with me at that point. Like, in 10 years, you haven't figured out if you want to marry me. Nah.
Just like the other girl, what's her name, Queen?
Oh yeah, he stayed doing shit like making these big ass
Yeah,
like
almost like proposing, but not
yeah,
proposing to
yeah,
her.
just to like keep her around. At first, when I remember when he came out in that video Medicine,
Yeah,
like around the first like year they met, I was like, oh my god, like I love him for her. But then eventually I started seeing like he was only in it for the money when his own sister became Queen's manager. Like
I
all the family trying
knew.
to get a grab of her pockets. I don't like that.
I feel like I knew right away. I was like, I recognize this. This is love bombing because
Yeah.
I've been through some shit like that. I recognize it right away, and everyone was warning her too because it was too soon from him to Chris. Like, or what's the other guy's name? Chris
Yeah,
Rock.
yeah,
It had only been like a year, and she was already pregnant with this new guy.
yeah. Less than a year, I think.
Less than a
Yeah.
year. So that's why I'm like, no, we cannot give up, you guys. It is not a bad thing to be single. Like, mejor sola que mal acompañada.
That's
Like,
terrible
what the
acompañada.
fuck?
Like he act like the typical baby daddy.
Girl, he
I
act
don't like
worse than the
that.
typical baby daddy. Like,
Do you have a story of a bad date?
girl, yeah. I'm telling you, like, the dating pool is terrible. Like, there is shit in the dating pool. Okay? There is piss in the dating pool.
Diarrhea.
Yeah. These men are gay.
A lot of these men don't like to
They hate
cater to
women.
women. They
They hate
don't want
women.
to do the chase. They don't want to do the
They want to act
romantic
just like they
stuff.
daddy.
It's like,
Mm.
what's next? You gonna try to fuck me in the ass? I don't know. It's giving they trying to take, and not give nothing. It's not giving anything right now.
Yeah.
I just saw a girl say she couldn't even get him a chicken out this house. I was like, girl, that could never be. I'm sorry, I can't do
The
that.
McChicken?
I was like, girl, I would be getting a whole seafood boil. I'm not playing because if he can't feed you,
The
he sure they
McChicken?
want to penetrate you, honey.
A $2 meal?
Girl, what if you get it for the McDonald's rewards?
And it's free? He can't even get you a free meal?
I'm telling you, these men are sick. And the more you allow, the worse they act.
You know, that's why I'm always glad. I will always leave. I will always start over. I don't give a fuck. I'd rather be alone than be stuck with a motherfucker who hate me.
Some of these
It may take
men
me a little
act.
bit to wake up, but honey, I'm leaving. I'm not wasting no 10 years, honey.
Some of these do act like they really hate a bitch, for real.
Some of these dudes act like they're secretly in love with their friends. It's giving like, if you want to be gay, honey, just be gay.
Girl,
It's 2025. It's okay to be gay.
I've literally had a hoe hang out with me. We were drinking, vibing, and then his homeboys have an issue. Give him a call, right? He's like, "Oh, we just got jumped and robbed from our chain." He gonna run to them, my friends, and I'm like, "Are they your hoes or like was really good?" Because you running a little too fast to be Captain
It's
Save a Hoe.
giving, it's giving, have a little bit of dignity, you know? You don't need to be sucking your homeboy's dick. Like, chill out. It's okay to be gay.
Yeah, that was.
And a lot of men act like they want something serious, and the moment that things get serious,
They get
they don't want
scared.
it.
No, I honestly, I'm gonna call them out like right away. I'm gonna be like, "What the fuck are you looking for?" And that way I know what's good because closed mouths don't get fed.
True.
Because if you ask them right away and then be like, "Okay, now I know," cut him off or keep him around, whatever you're trying to do at that moment, you better ask and ask it clear because then that way they don't have a reason to be like, "Oh, you just assumed." No, I asked.
But the thing is, they don't want to admit that they just want to sleep with you. They want to make you think that they
But
want something
they
serious.
say it in a way where I'm like, "Oh, you're just
Yeah.
trying to gaslight me." So I'm thinking that it's gonna happen eventually, and then I'm gonna be Janeko 10 years later. I'm not doing that. 10 years is crazy.
Be 3 months tops. That's it. Not even that.
What turns you off about a guy like that you're just meeting and stuff like that?
If you're talking about your ex,
Yeah, cut that
That's
shit quick.
that's gross.
If you go get
That's
therapy,
terrible.
go get. Not even your homeboys want to hear that bullshit. Why do I have to be
You
your
know,
therapist, bitch?
and I took me because remember you used to always tell me don't talk about your exes. That was
Mhm.
a bad habit I had too. And then I realized I was going on a date with a guy who did that to me the whole time. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
this is what she's talking about. It's giving very much icky. So I don't want to know about your exes. I don't know. I don't want to know shit about shit.
I had an
Keep that to
ex.
yourself.
I had an ex that barked at me and like wanted me to tell them so bad like why my ex and I broke up and like tell them about my ex and I. And I'm like, for what? It's not relevant to my life right now, so I'm not gonna do it.
You know, I'm getting to the point where I don't even want to have sex with these men no more. They gross me out.
To see the bitches they have cracked, I don't know. If it's a snaggletooth bitch, I'm crying.
Yeah, it's giving very much. I'm gonna be a nut forever now. It's becoming very close to that.
Girl, I can't stand these men that act clueless.
Oh my god, I should make cookies. Y Josito in the background.
Okay, so I'm
It's
gonna
okay,
tell you
Mish.
guys. I'm gonna tell you guys a story time about when my old best friend cheated on her man with his own cousin. So I remember we were on the run. We were both 17 and we were staying in this house with her boyfriend at the time, my best friend and I. And it was a
Bitch,
day.
that was so crazy, bro. I don't know what made you want to fucking run away. I feel like I missed out on an era. I should have did it too.
It was fun because I remember like I was having so much court and they were like, if you keep missing school, we're gonna take you to a group home. So I was like, should we run away? And she was like, yeah. And then she's like, let me plan it. We planned that shit out in less than a week. And then we just did it. So we ended up packing all our stuff and like we left. I remember I got in a cab and went to her house. She cut off her ankle monitor and we did. Anyways, that'll be another story for a different day. Today we're
Bitch, I
saying
did not know she was on the ankle monitor. You never told me
yes,
that.
she was, and she cut it off when we ran away.
Damn, that bitch is hella crazy, bruh.
So we were in that blue house, whatever, getting ready, and her ex's, I mean, her boyfriend at the time's cousin was gonna pick us up because he was the only one with the car.
Mm-hmm.
So he picked us up. They were drinking Fireball, like shooters.
That's nasty.
And I remember back then I was really scared of blacking out because I had already blacked out on like Halloween. So I would not drink alcohol. I would just drink beer. And I would always have the 40s, the Corona.
Yeah.
And like, girl, I was getting a hunchback. No, I was like, I was getting a big bag because, girl, beer every day. So I was drinking beer
I miss
and
alcohol so much. I have not been able to drink. Every time I drink, I get super sick.
I haven't drank that much anymore too. I try to like slow down because it's not good for the health.
Oh, look
So
at Rosita.
he picked us up, girl, and we were like, "Where are we going?" And I said, "Let's go to We all said like, "Let's go to Hummel Park," because we were already tipsy and shit. And we drove down there, and I remember I started feeling super scared, and I was acting up. I was like, "This shit is lame. Like, let's just go back home." But low-key, I was scared, so I didn't want to admit it. And the cousin was driving, and I was in the front too. He stops the car, turns off the lights, and turns off like the car, and then he only puts my window down.
Bruh, I would have cried. I'm sorry. I would have cried. I would have
Girl, I
cried. I would
started
have cried.
freaking out, and then I started hitting his stomach like if it was a drum. I don't give a fuck. Fuck wrong with him. Beat of the drum.
Bitch, I would have like take me home
I was
right
like, all right, stop playing,
now.
stop playing. So then they keep playing. His cousin, that one that was dating my homegirl, he was like, let me get in the back of the car, like on the hood. And then he got on there and he drove fast as fuck, se cayó. And then, dude, we ended up even running over a raccoon or something.
Bitch, not the
I know.
raccoon.
I was like, oh my God, like this is too much. Your fucking wheel's full of rabies right now. Like,
Bitch,
let's
not
just
the
go.
rabies.
So we were like
No.
going back, and I remember he was on the interstate, and I have a small bladder. I was like, no. And drinking beer, like, I had to go pee. So he was like, all right, he was driving. And then my homeboy, instead of waiting for his own girlfriend, he gets out of the car fast as fuck and goes inside the house. Mind you, we're all tipsy. And she was like, best friend, like, help me get out the car, like, dragging it. And I was like, all right. When I was trying to, like, help her out, she
Bitch,
started.
you were a toothpick.
I know, I was
Why would you even
skinny.
attempt that? You were like 97
And
pounds.
that girl was like Miss Puff.
Yeah, she was probably
So
like 280.
So I was trying to get her out the car, and then she started dancing and twerking. And then I got really mad because I had to pee, and she was playing these games.
Oh my god. I would have been
So
like, bitch.
I was like, you
Uh-uh.
know what? I was like, hey, like to the cousin, I was like, can you help her? Like, please help my best friend come inside. I'm gonna go pee real quick. So he's like, yeah, sure. So I go pee. I take my time. I was taking a long ass piss. I wash my hands, come out, thinking they're all in the living room. It was just her boyfriend in the living room. They were still outside. So I was talking to him, and he was like making all these plans, trying to like do better. He was trying to get his money up, like giving me all these ideas that he's trying to do. So out of nowhere, he like looks and he's like, "Oh, are they still outside?" I was like, "Oh, I don't know. I think so." And then he gets up,
I know.
opens the door to the back door,
Were they fucking?
and he saw them kissing. They were making out, his cousin and his girl. And then I didn't find
No.
out yet what happened, right? I didn't know, but they went into the room arguing, and then the cousin had the nerve to come tell me if I wanted to go cruising still. And I said, I'm gonna go to bed. So he left, and then the next morning I found out what happened.
Not him. He was probably trying to fuck after he already kissed her.
That's disgusting. Ya lo
Bruh.
chupó el diablo. No, gracias. Yo no hago sobras.
That's disgusting.
I was like,
Why
that's
would you do that
crazy.
to family?
Why would he? Why would she do that to her man? He was such a nice person, and why the fuck would he do that to his own cousin that's like a brother to him?
I feel like
No
the
loyalty.
bitches who are the worst always get the nicest guys.
They do. I was like, what the fuck?
And
Like,
I'm like the nicest person ever y me sale pura, well, no, not the nicest, but I feel like I'm pretty nice y me sale pura mierda también.
I know it's like the evil bitches get the good
I'm
men,
gonna
but
start being an evil bitch. I am.
well,
I'm on that time now.
any final thoughts?
Crash out.
Crash out,
Winning question, just crash out.
stand up for yourself,
Crash out. Hit them.
and we'll see you guys in the next episode. We don't even know what episode we're on because literally
It's just whatever episode.
it's been 2 years. Bye.